Today is a very special day as I have finally been able to collect all the components for a very special project that I have been planning for months. And after resolving the issues with importing of some products and trying to get some items that aren't easily available in India, we are finally going to set this in motion. Hey guys, I am Siddharth and let's build a PC that the world has never seen before. So we have an extremely special case which will be the highlight of this build. It is the LAGD KUL4 from Chetan, who make a lot of cases like this one. It has a 3600mm high airflow fan on the front with these really giant dust filters on 3 of its sides. It offers an analog fan controller and it even came built in with a liquid cooling loop as it originally supported a hybrid cooling system. But we removed the liquid cooling parts to make space for our components. It is also made completely of environment-friendly materials and offers much more space inside than any other case that you will find on the market. Then we have the Milton Tough PATLA Medium Edition. It is available in multiple colors, but we went with this bubblegum pink variant so that it would match the pattern that we have on the case. We'll use a custom cut piece of acrylic that we imported from China and we'll install our motherboard on this. So let's cut the mounting holes in the Milton Tough Patta, and I was very happy that I finally got to use the Dremel that I purchased years ago, inspired by the really cool things that they do with it in the ads. The motherboard for this system is going to be Asus ROG TRX 40E Strix Gaming with all the awesomeness needed to handle our beast of a processor, which is the AMD Ryzen Threadripper 3970X with 32 cores and 64 threads. It annihilates everything else at productivity workloads and also works surprisingly well for gaming. I am aware that AMD will be releasing the 64-core Threadripper 3990X soon, but for the time being, this is the most powerful HEDT processor. We have a mixed set of Trident Z Royale RGB RAM sticks from G-Skill, which are short enough at 43mm to fit with our air cooler even with their RGB lights. The 280W TDP of our 3970X needs exceptional cooling, which will be achieved by the BeQuiet Darkrock Pro TR4, which handles Threadripper very well even though it is designed for 250W TDP. The airflow direction needs to be reversed because of how our motherboard will be positioned. So we added this Corsair LL120 fan due to a reason that is too complicated to get into the details of for this video. This build, of course, deserves nothing less powerful than the fastest consumer GPU to this date, the NVIDIA RTX 2080 Ti in this Asus ROG Strix version. This will make this PC great for productivity and gaming. For storage, we have a 1TB NVMe SSD from Gigabyte, which we will install vertically on our motherboard, but we needed something even more special, so we have another 1TB AIC NVMe SSD from Gigabyte, which offers super fast boot and game loading times, and it also has RGB on the side, which will also make our build beautiful from inside. We'll use these custom mounting strips, which are strong enough to ensure that nothing moves around inside our case. And here we'll install a Corsair RM850x to supply power to all of the components, as the 3970X can consume more power than a room heater if overclocked. Then we added another 6TB of storage with our WD hard disk drives, taking our total system storage to 8TB. We took out the switch of our liquid cooling system on the case and we'll connect it with this adapter so that it will function as the power button for our PC. We will also include a USB hub so we can plug in memory cards and pen drives easily to the front of our case. So let's bring the top portion of our case and put it very carefully after ensuring that none of its feet are touching any of our hardware. Our case won't look complete without adding RGB to its fan, which we will accomplish by adding Corsair addressable RGB strips to its front exhaust grille. And we will also add a Xiaomi RGB bulb to ensure that our case lights up properly from the inside. By the way, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel with bell icon and also feel free to share it with an Indian friend who might enjoy this. So we finally made the connections for our power switch, LED strips and USB hub, and now let's see if this PC will boot. And that was successful on the first try, which even surprised us, as even in our regular builds, a thing or two get left out sometimes. We will also need kick-ass peripherals to match the awesomeness of this build, so we have this ROG PG27UQ, which is a really great monitor at 1.5 lakh rupees, as it has 4K, 144Hz, G-Sync, FALD, HDR, Samosa and everything else. And then this LG 4K monitor is also a good affordable choice for content creation at 40,000. Then for gaming, we have these Massdrop Hi-Fi Men headphones, which are a great value at 18,000 rupees, as they are very similar to these headphones which cost 35,000 rupees, powered by this DAC amp setup to run everything. Then we have these amazing Adams speakers, which have made me stop using headphones at 40,000, but they have separate volume controls at their back. So for just 6,000 rupees, you can use this Mackie big knob to control volume and switch between speakers and headphones. But the most value for money product I own is definitely these speaker stands from Isoacoustics, which let you raise your speakers by a few inches for just 10,000 rupees. The Tough Gaming K7 has very unique optical mechanical switches which I really want to talk about. And then my favorite mouse at any price point is the Logitech G604 with all the extra buttons that I need for work and gaming. So now let's see if the beauty of this build matches the other builds that we have built. So that is what the final result looks like, and while I also like the other builds that I have made, I don't think that anything can be cooler than this. We originally wanted to name this PC Cooler Master, but the name was already taken by another brand who also make PC cases in addition to the towel you see. And by making this PC case, we have essentially become their competitors. So using this name wasn't possible. But it's not the name that makes something great, and we are getting outstanding temperatures with the amazing airflow that we have in this case. Accessing the components inside is also very easy, as it offers a completely toolless removal mechanism, and all you have to do is lift the upper portion of this case, making it very practical for everyday use. On idle loads, you don't even need to turn the fan on, but you can really have a very granular control over its fan speed, which you can set according to the kind of workload that you will be running. Here is a price list of all of these components if you are looking to build a similar PC, and I'll also have links in the video description if you want to buy them or check the current prices. So that was it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this journey of building what has been my most ambitious project. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and feel free to share it with someone who might enjoy this. Subscribe to the channel with bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.